What's going on?
All good, mate. I just want to first off say you probably have been the only person to date that's been able to wind me up for at least 3 months.
Sorry, yeah, I think it was 6 weeks to be fair. I think
Well,
it was 6 weeks.
it felt like 3 months.
Yeah, yeah.
I can hear the Irish twang in the voice for anyone that doesn't know who Darren is. Whereabouts in Ireland are you from?
I'm from Cork. Yeah, County Cork.
One of our breakfast presenters, Andrew, he's also from Cork too. Uh,
Very good.
Are you obviously have relocated to America and living in Nashville, isn't it? At the minute?
In Nashville at the moment. Yeah,
Can you tell me a bit about mums and dads?
yeah. Like I guess it's just about growing up and just trying to find your way. And you can see your parents are obviously wanting the best for you, and during that time, and you're probably not always, you know, being in the position or being in the place where they want you to be ideally. So you get to a point where you kind of realize that some way down the line, and then yeah, the song just kind of came about that, I guess.
I grew up with a single parent family. There was me and my three other brothers. What is also so magical about this song is it sort of sums up my last 2 years of my life in a way, and you've captured that magically, and I'm sure I'm not the only one you can relate that can relate with this song. Is just incredible. The writing process at Ticket didn't take very long to put this one together.
It was weird, yeah. It was at the time I was in. It was kind of the end of last year. I was kind of in. I was living in New York at the time, and I was coming down, recording songs in Nashville, and I had a song that I wanted to record over a weekend, but I felt I could have got something better, and I was really just trying to find something better the night before I flew down, and this just kind of came out in 30 minutes, an hour, the most of it, and it was just one of those weird moments where it just came out. Other songs take forever to get them down, but this one just, yeah, I was just lucky. It just came to me before going down that weekend.
It sounds like there's two tracks in the one song. The way it just builds up nice and slow, and then comes down, and then goes up to that absolute anthem.
It's kind of feels like there's two sections to the song. Even in the writing, there's a part that's kind of speaking to my parents about probably the more negative side of things, and then the more positive, or I guess the more positive side. So I tried to vary the dynamic in a song like that. I'm a big Lumineers fan. They do that in some of their tracks. So that was kind of the idea behind where we took the production, but always wanted to get it to that big point from something kind of vulnerable, I guess, at the start.
Yeah, and I can picture everyone who's going to be listening to this, especially when we get it on here. It's a road trip anthem too. It's one of those songs you belt out in the car. I suppose my final question would be, is Darren coming home to play at any stage, and is there an album coming?
There's definitely a lot more music coming towards the end of the year. In a few months, there's a project coming, whatever that looks like, and then we'll be announcing some dates in, I think it's Wednesday week, so about 10 days for coming back home to Ireland. So that'll be fun. So that's kind of, since I left, that's kind of been the biggest goal, is to try and grow it enough to come back and play some shows. So that's pretty exciting.
Well, here, I look forward to
Class.
And whenever you get over back home, give me a shout, and I owe you a pint, because that's
100%. We'll get a pint for sure. Yeah, thanks very much for having me on. First of all, this is Mom and Dad by Darren Kiely, and hope you enjoy it.